that's really where it started. That's how it started, and we met and discussed what the sort of book would be about, how I would write it, and what I would write about. We kind of decided from the get-go that it wouldn't be an episode guide as such, or a making of, because there are lots and lots of those kinds of books out there, and probably writers who can do that kind of stuff better than I can. So he was very keen on the kind of analysis that I was doing on Series 5, and really wanted a book about what the episodes mean, in terms of the kinds of themes that Stephen Moffat was putting into the show, the kinds of characters he was developing, but also how it was relevant to kind of the culture of the time that the series had been transmitted, kind of socio-political kind of background that was going on, because a lot of the episodes went out during the election, for instance. So a lot of that gets...
So do you have a background in that kind of thing just in the real world? Or?
Not really, no. My background really is helping designers and artists get into business.
Okay.
So I work for a charity that looks after young designers and young artists who actually want to set up on their own.
So nothing to do with political
Not
studies
really
or
analysis. I mean, a lot of my work is in my proper job, if you want to call it that.
My real job.
My real job, writing Doctor Who books, is basically writing about design. I do a lot of PR and marketing for the company, so I also get a lot of opportunities to write articles for magazines and stuff like that. So there's a background there in terms of a writer, but I've always sort of hankered to doing this sort of stuff, and that's really where the blog came from. I'm just interested in setting one up and just seeing what happened. And this is the sort of thing that can happen, folks.
When did you
blog?
When did you start? 3 years?
About 3 years ago.
So you sort of suddenly decided to start blogging about Doctor Who, was it?
I was actually writing reviews on Outpost Gallifrey.
Oh, okay.
When they had a review section where you...
That little website that nobody's ever heard of.
No, we don't know that one.
No, we don't know that one. But that's where it started. I started writing there about 4 or 5 years ago, and then they got rid of the review section, and I thought, oh, that's a shame, because I really enjoyed doing that. And people obviously were responding to them, and I was thinking, yeah, great, carry on. So then that's where the blog came from, really. I just decided I'll do it myself. And that's kind of where it all started, and then it's just led on to doing lots of other exciting things, like writing books. Well, that's kind of where it all came from.
And the books at the printers at the moment?
Well, it's back from the printers. There is stock available now, I've been told, but unfortunately I couldn't bring any today.
From Andy's garage?
Probably, yeah. Probably fit in there now. So I've not actually seen a copy of this yet, so I will probably get to see this on Monday or Tuesday next week. They just sent me some stuff over, so I'm very excited, but also incredibly frightened, because obviously my child is going out there into the world, and it's like, oh my god. Stand by for the backlash.
Oh, there's always a
There's always a backlash.
You need to ask me something.
Yes. I'll stop talking about myself now. So, I mean, how did Telos get started, for instance?
Telos started, I run Telos Publishing, which is a small press. Been running for 10 years. This is our 10th anniversary year. Award-winning small press, yes. We've won 2 very nice awards, World Fantasy Award and Christian Fantasy Award this year. So we're very happy about that. That's very, very nice to get kind of what you do recognised by your peers kind of thing, and people that you write the books for and do the books for. So Telos kind of all started. It's funny, these things happen as a kind of sort of one thing after another, after another, after another. I mean, in the late 70s, mid to late 70s, I was publishing my Doctor Who fanzine. Then at the end of the 70s, I started running the Dwayne, God bless their concept, is reference department, and so I did that through to about 87, 88, something like that, as far as I remember. Then we started doing the frame. Fanzine the frame, long memories. Frame. We started doing the fanzine the frame in the 80s. The frame got noticed by Virgin, mainly because we shoved it up the Peter Douglas every opportunity we the 60s, 70s and 80s books through the 90s and handbooks.
Yeah. Great.
And then, of course, when Virgin lost the license in 96, 97, I did some books for the BBC. Then, of course, Doctor Who came off the air.